Hello guys, I'm Ramkumar Krishnamurthy. In this video, we are going to discuss about programs, algorithm, and flowchart. Okay, let's start it. So program. What is program? It is nothing but we can say set of statements or the instructions that is used to reach your aim, reach the target. For example, take conducting the conferences. Okay, so when we are conducting the conferences, the first step we will plan. The second thing, we will prepare the agenda, and third, we will identify the resource person. I mean the keynote speaker, and we will plan that and the day what like how they are going to come, and when the refreshment should have to give, and when the break should be there, and what about the lunch, snacks, and then we will plan like who will be the own the internal speaker of the particular institute or industry, and then followed by will be taking the feedback session, and then at the end will be having the conclusion. When you are combining all these steps, you will reach the target. That means the program. So program means set of statements that are used to constitute some particular task. Okay, in general, the same thing if you are taking into this computer science concept, especially you people might have heard about programming languages, right? So it the languages will be varying with syntax to syntax and all that we will discuss in another video. So here this program, so here you can see that it's a set of well-defined statements or instructions to achieve some specific goal. Okay, the goal should be crystal clear. So what you are planning to do and how you are going to implement that, so it should have the proper flow. Okay, and then another important things when we are writing the program, the logical sequence of instruction. Okay, and second thing, the program should have some should have the coherency of the taken concept. Okay, so all these will come under this program. And then this making the program or writing the program, it's an art. We can say it's a very good technique as well. Why? Because it just has to have some following properties like readability, efficiency, reliability, meaningfulness, portability, user friendly. We'll see one by one. What is readability? When you're making the code, it should have very easy to read. The user should read it very easily. And efficiency in terms of space as well as the time, and reliability as well. Even this designing the code should not contain any errors at all. It should give the 100% results. Okay, without errors, the program should give the results. And then it has to give some meaningfulness. You are taking some task that should have some specific meaning. Okay, and then portability, it should be easily it should be easy to move between the operating systems, between the laptop or the PCs or any tablets. Okay, and then user friendly as well. And next we'll be talking about algorithm development. So what is that algorithm development? So algorithm, it is quite same, like we can say algorithm, it is the skeleton of the program. We'll be feeding the input, we'll take the sequence of steps, and we'll get the results. That's the outcome of an algorithm. Okay, so here very important thing is it is a precise sequence of instruction to solve a particular problem. It has the continual steps, it has sequential steps of instruction. Okay, for example, this is a bit funny. Example algorithm for making the biryani. For example, we'll see the very first step, we have to collect the ingredients, and the second step, we have to put into the bowl, and the third one, we have to stir it properly so that we can have the nice combo, and the fourth one, we have to prepare the rice. Okay, and fifth one, soaking into that, and the sixth one, we have to replace it from the, I mean we have to replace into the new container and remove the waters, and the seventh one, making the other things like adding the oil, keeping in the under kadai on the stove, and then taking the oil and adding the what we can say onions, and then add the meat items, whatever it is so in the chicken, anything it could be, right? And then adding some masala items, and then baking it for 30 minutes, like that. and then stir it properly, add the extra green leaves, the coriander leaves or some other leaves for the taste, and then boil the rice, and then add the boiled rice with the boiled chicken. Okay, so at the end you'll be getting a very good delicious biryani. Okay, so here starting from that ingredients till that end of baking the biryani has the continuous steps. Okay, likewise when you are writing the program, it has the continuous steps, so that that can give you the expected results. Okay, let's enjoy. Okay, some of the problems like sample things we will see here. First one is making a peanut butter and jam sandwich. So what are the steps that you have to do? That and all you can make it for algorithm. Another thing, putting together a jigsaw puzzle. Okay, and then playing the game of musical chairs. When we have order, then the results will make more sense. Replacing a flat tire on your car, getting home from the school today, emptying a case of drinks into your refrigerator, shopping for groceries, for entering to the store and leaving out from the particular store. So these are all some sample things. Okay, now we will see suppose you are quite thirsty and at you are at the bed. Okay, so what you will do, how will you write the algorithm? Go to the kitchen, open the refrigerator, choose a drink and drink it. This is the algorithm for solving the thirsty issue. Okay, this is quite general, and you take in short form also you can rewrite, get a drink and drink it. That's it. Okay, if you want you can remove the unnecessary steps also. Okay, guys, this and all quite general steps that I'm discussing. Okay, and look at that. Wow, it's a bit lengthy one. Get off the couch, walk to the kitchen, open refrigerator. If there is a carton of lemon or orange juice, then take the carton, close the refrigerator, go to the cupboard, open the cupboard, take a glass, close the cupboard, pour the lemon or juice into the glass, go to the refrigerator, open the refrigerator, put the carton in the refrigerator, close the refrigerator. Wow, much steps that guys you have to do. And then otherwise if there is a soda, then take the soda, close the refrigerator, open the soda and drink it. So here guys you can see there are the algorithms are sticking into that some particular if else statements. Okay, if this scenario how the situation could be handled, and else otherwise how the situation can be handled. Okay, and this is also a bit the similar kind of diagram, I mean algorithm, where it has discussed uh, by adding the sub algorithm, like you can see that first step to fourth step. In the fourth one we are having performing the sub algorithm 1. That algorithm is being written in detailed manner in the next sub algorithm, which means that where you can add the set of small algorithms into the existed code, into the existed algorithm. Okay, the algorithm can be decomposed into multiple number of small algorithm as well. Finally the thing is that it has to reach the target. Okay, and then you take some more algorithm like draw a simple house. Look at that, we are having draw a square frame and draw a triangle roof on that top of the square frame, and then draw a door. That's it, we have done it. Okay, and take the another one, draw more complex house. So here just draw a square and then draw a triangular roof on the top of the frame, and then draw a particular door, and then draw windows, draw chinmai, and draw the smoke, and draw the land, and light draw the path to the particular door. Okay, so this and all quite making sense to write the algorithm. Guys, this and all I'm just discussing for the general purpose of algorithm. Okay, so where you can write into the similar to the programming code as well. Okay, for example if you want to write finding the reverse of the number, or for me finding the palindrome and all, first of all you have to get the input, and then you have to compare the string with the matched string, I mean the user what entered, that and all you are matching. If it is both are same, then the result will be palindrome. If it is not same, the result will not be palindrome. For example you take a madam or I kind of words. For example madam, the user is giving madam and the variable is assigned as madam. So when the values are getting matched with what the user entered, so madam and madam ends it is same, the reverse character, right? So it gives the result in the form of palindrome. Okay, and similarly you can take for example adding the numbers a plus b, declaring the variables a and b, assign the values to the variables, and then third one adding the values to the variable, and fourth one printing the results. Okay, this is all about that, adding the uh, two numbers algorithm. Okay, and very important thing when you're making or designing an algorithm, you have to think about this one. The first one is the runtime complexity, or time complexity we can say, and the second one is space complexity. So what is the meaning of runtime complexity? Runtime complexity, it should run as minimal number of instructions, or means it takes less time to compute the very good performance. And similarly, space means it has to consume less space as much as possible and give the very good results. Okay, these two things we should keep in mind to design an algorithm. Okay, and you can see some more things also. Algorithm efficiency: get glass, that is repeated 4 times, plate, get utensil. So this is for set table for 4 person. Okay, and you can see another algorithm also. Okay, and this is another one. So these things are written, I mean these things are written very the exact manner without adding the extra points. You can say get class, go to the cupboard, open the cupboard, take a class, close the cupboard. And if you are taking get class en, which means when you are adding in, numerous number of iterations can be performed. Okay, so it can be replaced by 8, 10, 15, 20, 100 and much more. Okay, and then we can see the comparisons between the efficiency. The very first one we have put and repeated n times, and the second one you can see we have added n as a parameter. Okay, and you can write, oh so this is for writing algorithm for starting a car. Okay, it makes more sound, right? Jumping, right? And here you can see insert the key, make sure that transmission is in the park, either it is neutral or what, and turn the key to start the position. And let's say if the engine starts within a 6 seconds, release the key to the ignition part the position. If the engine doesn't start in 6 seconds, release the key as and gas pedal, wait 10 more seconds, repeat steps 3 through 5, like 3 to 5, just keep on performing, but not more than 5 times. If the car doesn't start, obviously you have to take into the garage. Okay, so guys, I think you might have understood about algorithm and program. Now we will discuss about flowchart. What is flowchart? So flowchart, it's simply a graphical representation of the steps, like it's like showing the flow of the data, how the inputs is being flowed through the code. Okay, it has some symbols to define that also. So here you can see various symbols, ellipses, rectangles, bar rectangles, and diamond shaped, and then you can see arrows, and then a circle, and then some connectors. Okay, the very first one, for example, if you're initiating or beginning or end of the if you want to represent that beginning and end part, you have to use that the very first one symbol, and the rectangle shape that is used for indicating that processing the values by having mathematical operations and all, and then getting the user input and printing the results, that and all you'll be having the third one, slide rectangles. And then decision making things, like adding the branching statements, the control statements, you will be using this one. And arrow just defines the relation between the shapes. And then circles, you will use for connecting one or more flow charts. Maybe if when the flow chart is going one page to another page, you will be using this one. Arrows that define the relations between the shapes. And finally off page connector, just connect to the a different page and all. Okay, this circle, just if you have the flowchart that you want to connect in a single page with the various phases, that you can do with the help of the circle phase. And if the flowchart is going one page to another page, in that time you can use this one off page connector. Okay, and then you can see again a data process, decision, start and end, document, store data, predefined process, manual inputs, sequential access storage, internal storage, direct data and all. Okay, these are the elements for that flowchart. And then developing guidelines, flowchart, you have to use only one start and only one stop symbol. You can't have more than that start as well as stop symbol. It will be conflicted, and it doesn't make a good sense also. Okay, and one page connector, using the reference number that should be there. And off page, that and all you can use alphabets to represent that one. And general flow is quite natural, like you have to start from the top to bottom, maybe left to right. Okay, it should not go bottom to top like that. Okay, and again another important thing is that when you're connecting the relation between the entities, the circles, or maybe the process or inputs, you should not draw the arcs, or you should not use the arrow symbols by interconnecting or crossing one with another. You should not use it. Okay, and you can see a sample one. The first phase is start, get dressed well, and do you have money in your pocket? If it is yes, you can go to the shop. Okay, if you don't have money, put the money into the wallet and go to the shop. Okay, and that continuity is there. Is a brand pen available? If it is yes, take the pen, make a payment, and come to that home. Suppose if a branded pen is not available, you find out is there any other pen available. If it is there, you can take the pen and you can make the payment and earn. So this is an algorithm to purchase the pen. If it is there, the branded one, you can use it. If it is not there, you can use some other pen. And similarly, if you don't have money, you have to fill that money in the wallet. Okay, these are all the yes or no based conditions. Okay, and that's all, guys. Today's I hope you would have enjoyed. And I'll just if you have any questions, you can meet me in this email ID, and I am ready to give the answer as well. Thank you so much, guys. I will meet you in the next video. Once again, thank you.